Okay then guys, we are back and we have got loads to go over today as the brand new Warbond, the Borderline Justice, has just launched, and Arrowhead were so gracious enough to give us the full access to it and unlock everything, so we've been able to test it out and tell you guys whether it's worth getting your hands on or not, and if it's even worth the money on the side of it. So we've also got a bug that's been happening with it, which has now been rectified. We're going to tell you about that one as well, and so much more. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And do make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can buy your video games cheaper for PC and consoles with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts. Links in the description. It's a no-brainer. And this is our latest super credit winner. You are now going to be able to get hold of your Borderline Justice completely for free. Hit me up in the Discord and we'll send you your super credits. And if you want to continue this one on and want to get yours completely free, head down to the comment section and put a cowboy emoji and it'll enter you in. We'll announce the next winner in a couple of days' time. Thanks again for entering. Now, with that being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening right now. Now, for those of you guys who have already purchased the Warbond, you will have noticed that the R6 Deadeye was a little bit bugged out and you weren't actually able to access it. It has now been back-end fixed, so if you just restart your game, it will now be accessible and you'll be able to unlock the R6 Deadeye quite nicely. These things happen. It's a very sneaky little bug that managed to make its way through at launch, but after 10 minutes of it being in there, it was managed to be rectified by the team, so a massive shout out to Arrowhead for fixing that one quickly. But that's not what you're here for. Let's see what it is that's inside of the Warbond and what it is you guys are going to be unlocking today. So we've got the Borderline Justice Premium Warbond. This is your Space Cowboy Fantasy all-in-one bundle. It is 1,000 super credits, and when you go into it, you are going to find a very nice little package to unlock. We have got the super credits, the Reaper of Bounties cape, the Frontier Marshal helmet, and the Frontier Marshal armor. Now, the armor passive on this is Gunslinger. Now, it increases sidearms reload speed by 40%, sidearms draw and holster speed increased by 50%, and sidearm recoil reduced by 70%. This is going to essentially lead you into using your sidearms quite a lot, and it does very much help. You can definitely feel the difference in it, and it's definitely worth getting your hands on. This right here is the Reaper of Bounties player card, alongside the R6 Deadeye Marksman Rifle, which has a damage of 300, capacity of 8, recoil of 120, fire rate of 100, medium armor penetrating rounds with a rounds reload. But for me, this is probably not a massively hard hitter that you guys were all hoping for. I saw a lot of people saying you wanted an AP4, and you just feel like it was like a real big kick in the teeth, although unfortunately this thing does feel a little bit lackluster. I'm yet to take it into the bots, and we will be live streaming it today to go through it, so we'll have to see exactly how that one operates. But right now it's not really high up there on the pecking order for me. That's just my personal opinion, but we're all an acquired taste when it comes to weaponry in this game. Moving into the next page, though, we have got the GS66 Lawmaker helmet alongside the armor that goes alongside it. The Gunslinger armor passive as well is on that one, and it has a decent looking rating with an overall aesthetic which is actually quite pleasing. So for me, I'm definitely happy about that one. We have also got the Ways of the Bandoler, and this is a awesome little player card that has a matching cape alongside it, which is probably one of my favorites inside of the game at the moment. I don't know why. There's just something about the design that I really enjoy. We've also got some more super credits and the LAS-58 Talon. Now this thing is hilariously funny. It's got a damage of 200, a fire limit of 1, recoil of 2, and a fire rate of 750. It is AP3, also known as medium armor penetrating, one-handed and heat sensitive. Now this has around 8 bullets in the mag if you're firing it in successive rounds. It means you will have to put breaks in between every couple of rounds to get the maximum usage out of this. You guys already know how the heat sensitive laser weapons actually work. I recommend maybe 3 to 4 shots on this before you wait a couple of seconds to continue firing. It will mean that if you are panic shooting this thing, you are going to be reloading it a lot. But again, the gameplay is in the background for you guys to see how it all operates. And then on the final page, we have got the TED-63 Dynamite. This is absolutely hilarious. It's got a damage of 700, a penetration of 3, outer radius of 12, and a fuse time of 5 seconds. It's got a medium armor penetrating explosion, and it obviously uses the explosive movement inside of it. This is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. I can't wait to really dive into this. I've had a little teaser with it, but nothing to really be able to tell you guys whether it's worth the move or not. Overall, though, it's always good to have another throwable, so I would recommend, even if you haven't already got hold of the Warbond, it's definitely worth grabbing. We have got the tip hat emote, which we are all really loving and enjoying right now. And we have got the sample extractor. Now, large enemies now have a small chance of dropping samples on death, capped at 10 drops per mission. This will be quite helpful for those MOs which involve us actually having to get hold of them, but for the most part, I can't imagine many of you guys are going to be utilizing this right now with nothing to spend samples on. That's just me personally. And moving into the hover pack, this thing is hilarious, man. With a cooldown time of 480 seconds and a call-in time of just under 10, it's got unlimited uses, and this thing looks amazing. I absolutely love the look of this thing. I don't know why it is running so damn well, but I've had so much fun with it already this morning. What you can do with this is it does carry momentum, so if you are sprinting and jump up, it will carry you forward, backwards, whichever way you are moving around, and you can maneuver yourself mid-air, which is incredible. We thought it was going to be a straight up and down movement, but nope, there's momentum here, so this is pretty much like a jetpack. It's so much fun, and I recommend, if you haven't already got hold of the Warbond, get it just for this reason alone. We have got the player's title right here, which is the Super Sheriff, and some more super credits. Overall, though, a very, very justifying piece indeed. And for those of you guys who are interested in the Superstore, you now obviously have all of this stuff in here as well, including the draw emote inside of the game, which is interactable for your other characters. This is beautiful. I absolutely love it. The Democracy Deputy obviously has the Gunslinger as well. But yeah, a great little set if you guys want to get your hands on it. The rest of the store is obviously just re-updated with everything that we had the last few days. But yeah, go ahead and grab hold. Overall, though, very fun indeed, and a Warbond which is actually going to be quite enjoyable just for the hover pack alone. I think that everything else in it is just a nice addition, but the hover pack is going to make such a difference to your gameplay, especially as we go in towards more Illuminate style titles. If you're taking this hover pack into automatons, you are going to be in for a nightmare, because those laser beams shooting at you are going to ping you around like a bloody pinball. But as soon as they drop them Illuminates, the new ones that come in play, is going to make this so much easier. That's for damn sure. Right now we have got a bit of a height movement towards the Overseers, so it's definitely worth actually looking at. But that is your new Warbond. Go forth and have fun. We are going to be live in about an hour from the point of this video going up, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be running through the entire Warbond and showing you guys everything that you have in store for you on purchase. But taking a look at your latest comments of how it is that the game's been going, it's very, very interesting to see your take on things, especially with the automatons going the way they have, and the hype around the Warbond has been crazy. This first one right here states, on multiple occasions I watched the Flame Hawk hit someone with their new Flame Mortar round, and it makes the player fall through the map. Was only his torso running around the map and no name tag. This is a known bug that is currently being re-put in the game. It was quite an old bug that had been taken out, and now it's managed to make its way back in. But yeah, if you see a random torso, just know it's your friend. Probably don't shoot it. This next one right here states, I noticed that the Flame Hulks and Shield devs have perfect tracking on their weapons, as well as them not having limited rotating speed, being able to keep up with you as you're running full sprint around them. I think it's a bug currently, because they have fixed this before with the heavy devs. So again, yeah, there are going to be quite a few bugs inside of the game. Given all of the latest updates and everything that's been given to us, there is always going to be bugs inside of releases, and hopefully they manage to rectify this very soon. And this next one states, the bugs aside, I think the game is the best it's ever been. I really appreciate them sorting out the stratagem listing while prepping for mission, making it so much easier to find what I'm looking for. I think right now, Arrowhead and Helldivers are probably in one of the best positions that we've ever seen it, and especially with new Warbond releases coming through the midst and new enemies coming out every other month, this has been absolutely amazing to be a part of the show, and hopefully we'll have so much more to come. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.